All right, everybody. I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA, and today I'm going to take surveys for an hour. That's right. Going to take surveys for an hour at a site called Survey Junkie. Why am I doing this? I'll tell you why. Because lots of people right now want to know how they can make extra money. Times are tough. They might not have the income coming in that they used to, and so they want to learn how to make extra money, preferably from home. And if you go to Google and you type in, how to make money from home, inevitably you're gonna see, like, here's Intuit. They own TurboTax, right? And yeah, here's their number one way you can make money from home, guys, according to Mint, right, which is owned by Intuit, which owns TurboTax as well. Number one way to make money from home, according to them, is to complete online surveys. And they say you can make $5 to $35 per survey. And then if you Google best survey companies to make money, yeah, so this Survey Junkie one, it's like running all the ads in the survey space right now. They claim to pay out over $40,000. Swagbucks is a survey company in itself, so I'm not going to look at that one, their opinion on this. But yeah, here we go, like NerdWallet, right, which is kind of a respectable publication, right? Surveys for money. Here's what we earned. They say Swagbucks. Okay, so like these are like the top three you see like everywhere, right? You see Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, and Inbox Dollars. So I've already reviewed Inbox Dollars. Wasn't completely thrilled with it, to be honest. Link at the top of the screen to my Inbox Dollars review. And I plan to review Swagbucks at some point as well when I have the time to set aside to do that. But yeah, you see Survey Junkie pop up a lot as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take surveys right now. I got my stopwatch going, my timer. I'm gonna take surveys in Survey Junkie right now, for the next hour, and we're probably gonna speed this up a bit. But and at the end of the video, you can see how much money I made taking surveys on Survey Junkie for an hour. Okay, and I'll probably give you some pros and cons as well. So consider this a Survey Junkie review. I might do a more formal review in the future, but for right now, I just want to see how much you can actually make, right? Because that's the big question with all these survey sites. How much can you actually make if you took an hour of your time a day or whatever, and you took surveys on these survey sites? By the way, I do have a link to Survey Junkie below. I get a small commission if you sign up for Survey Junkie and you use that link. I'm not telling you to use that link. Wait until we see. I'm not telling you to use that link right now anyway. Let's wait until we see how much we actually make with Survey Junkie before you consider signing up, right? But if you do want to sign up, I do have an affiliate link in the description below. Would really appreciate that. You can support the channel. Okay, so let's sure, NerdWallet. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go to Survey Junkie. Join now. Actually, you know what? I was going to use my affiliate link, but that's probably actually cheap, right? Wow, there's no even opt-in. Oftentimes when you give your email somewhere, they're like, check your inbox. Not here. Set up your account to share opinions and get paid. Okay. We're going to, blur this stuff out for obvious reasons. Okay, date of birth. I'm male. Who will receive the rewards? I will. I'm not starting the timer yet because this is just initial account setup, right? I just earned 25 points for signing up. Complete your... Actually, I'm going to start it now. There we go. Okay, counting down. All right, so complete your profile for an additional 50 points. Start profile. Do you own any pets? No. How do I say no? I don't. Do I select other? Oh, don't own pets, duh. Okay, there we go. How much of your household's grocery shopping do you do yourself? Less than half of it. What's your living situation? We own a home. I'm married. I'm Hispanic and white. Can I select both? No. Okay, I guess not. Do you speak Spanish? I'm going to say no, because not really. Are you of Hispanic, Latino? You know what? Or maybe I should go back here and say white to this. Yeah, just FYI, folks. Like these like survey market research companies, you'll probably get more surveys if you are a minority. So given the choice, if I have to identify here as one half of me, and I can only pick one, I'm gonna go with Hispanic. All right. Do you speak Spanish? Um, I think I don't think I'd be able to understand like these like survey questions in Spanish, and I don't want to take survey questions in Spanish because that'll take more brain power. So I'm gonna say no. Mexican. Do you have children in the household? Yes. Your child's birth date. I guess I'll be honest here. And we're expecting as well. Highest level of education you've received. I have a master's degree in taxation. Are you a registered voter? Yes, I am. I'm an independent. What's your employment status? Self-employed, full-time. In what industry or profession do you work? See, it's like I do multiple things. I have an accounting practice, but I also do a lot of stuff on the internet. I wish they would let you select two. Because I'm doing this on YouTube, I'm gonna say internet. What's your job title, level of responsibility? I guess in all my businesses I'm that. How many employees work at your organization at all locations? So this is interesting because I don't know. Should I include like the seasonal tax preparers? I don't think so. I think they're asking for employees, so not just seasonal work. Okay. Congratulations, your questionnaire is complete and you just earned 50 points. Okay. Before redeeming any points, you must verify your identity. Oh, oof. Showing me everything, huh? Okay. Complete at least 3 surveys where 20 or more points each within the next 24 hours to score 200 bonus points, $2. Okay, so that's good to know. So it looks like each point on Survey Junkie is worth a penny. So 100 points is $1, 200 points is $2. Bonus points will be credited within 48 hours. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to check. Well, maybe I will check in. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. First day frenzy. So they kind of give you an incentive to like start taking the surveys the first day. You must verify your identity. How do I verify my identity? Get exclusive surveys. Earn more points by taking surveys just for surfing the internet. Okay, so this looks like a browser extension. I mean, I don't know much about this. You can do this if you want. I don't want another browser extension. What is this? This is for the browser extension. I don't want to do the browser extension. No. If anyone's done it, let me know how it is. But this is good to know. Redemption is available at $5 minimum. That's actually pretty low, right? Especially considering they give you a little sign-up bonus here. All right, you know what? I'm going to restart I don't know how to do that identity verification thing, but I'm going to start the clock again and start actually taking surveys. All right, so I like how they kind of tell you how many minutes a survey is expected to take, along with how many points that survey is worth. So, you want the ratio of points to minutes to be high. So this ratio is 4. Right? The points earned is a multiple of 4 of the minutes that expected to take. So, because 4 times 4 is 16. Looks like that's the case here too. 10 times 4 is 40. So these are kind of like equal in that sense. Okay, this one looks like you earn less per minute, right? Because 16 times 4 is 64, but you only would earn 35 points for this survey. Okay, this one is on par with that 4 multiple. This one's only a multiple of 2. This one's like a multiple of 2.5. Oh, this one looks really attractive, right? This multiple is 7. 5 minutes times 7 is 35. So I'm going to do this one. On average, you'll qualify for 1 out of 5 surveys. To improve your chance of success, always start with surveys at the top of the page. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe ones that look more lucrative, maybe they're actually not because you won't even qualify. All right, next. What state do you currently live in? California. Taxes, yay. Record your gender, male. I am 25 through 34. A millennial. I think that's all millennials right now, right? 25 to 35. I mean, there's more millennials I think outside that bracket, but I think this bracket is entirely millennial. All right. Do you or does anyone in your family or household work for the following type of companies? Supermarket, manufacturers, food, market research, advertising? No. Are currently scheduled to participate in any type of market research study, taste test, or focus group at our facility or elsewhere? No. When was the last time you participated in a consumer taste test? Never. Do you have any beverage allergies or intolerances? No. Are you on a special or restricted diet that prevents you from eating any foods or drinking any beverages? No. Probably should be. Do you play sports, work out, or participate in physical exercise on a regular basis? You know what? I went to the gym for the first time last night since it shut down for COVID. Yeah, our gym was shut down until literally like a week ago, like since last March. So, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes to this. How often would you... Oh, this makes me feel so guilty. How often would you say you're physically active with either sports or exercise? Is taking my kid on a walk count? 1 or 2 times a week. Okay. Please rate how much... Wouldn't it suck if I don't qualify for the survey, like after spending this time on it? Please rate how much you agree or disagree with the following statements. You play team sports for the excitement of competition. I like that. When I exercise, you better believe I have my weight in mind. You're active with work or family, so you don't need to exercise. I agree with that a little bit, right? Because sometimes I run around with my son. I gotta sneeze. The sneezes just come out of nowhere, Yeah, so sometimes I do use the activity I have with my son as an excuse to not exercise, so I'm gonna slightly agree with that. You don't really have the self-discipline to... Wow, this is the guilt trip of a survey. My relationship with exercise is interesting. I used to actually exercise quite a bit. When I was in college, college was about 8 miles from the beach. And once a week, I would run the 8 miles to the beach, run on the beach a little bit, and then run back. Those days are long gone. But I'm going to slightly agree to this. Yeah. You're actively involved in organized team or league sports. Strongly disagree because the answer is no. You don't feel right unless you exercise. That's definitely not true. I wish it was true. You feel guilty you're not more active. Yes. You're very competitive and enjoy winning. I am competitive. Not hyper competitive. My wife is like super competitive. I'm like kind of moderately competitive. Your sports or exercise activity provides you with an energy boost to help you get through your day. I'm going to agree with this. When I exercise, I do have kind of an energy boost. I feel kind of a heightened sense of productivity. Your job often leaves you physically exhausted. No. I sit on a computer all day. It's not physically exhausting. You don't exercise in a traditional sense, but you still consider yourself physically active. I'm going to moderately disagree with that. Most exercise is boring. I don't think so. I mean, I think sports is fun. That's not boring. But I went to the gym last night. I usually play basketball there back before all this COVID stuff. Basketball courts were still closed. It's California for you. All right. You don't need to exercise because your job is so physically demanding. No. To stay healthy, you'd rather watch what you eat than exercise. Yes, I would rather do that. I think that's probably more effective for weight loss, right? Is watching what you eat. So in theory, yes, I definitely want to do this. I agree with this. Does it happen in practice? No. Not with me. Being physically fit is so important to you that you belong to a health club. I feel this is another yes, no. Do you belong to a health club? So I'm going to say yes. I have a gym membership. It was to usually play basketball, right? Because here in where I live in Southern California, it gets so hot. I mean, especially where we live. We're a city, we're north of Los Angeles. It gets even hotter here than in LA. If it's... Because LA, there's a little more... cloud coverage, and the seasons and the weather is just a little cooler in general. If it's 80 in LA in the summer, it's probably 90 or 95 here. If it's 90 in LA, it's probably over 100 here. So, the summers, I want to play basketball. I don't want to, sweat my butt off. So, I sign up for the gym membership. I also do weights too. Okay. How much do you love to work out? I mean, I like playing basketball, but I don't really like running and lifting weights. I mean, it's okay. So I'm going to say it's okay. Which of the following team or league sports do you participate in at least once a week? I could used to say basketball, but not anymore. You know what? I'm probably taking longer on these surveys than you would, so maybe I should. No, I don't really drink sports drinks. Don't qualify. Blast. All right. How often do you go to cinema? Less than once a month. Which of the following is not a shape? Yellow. What is 3 plus 2? I guess they're just making sure you're not a robot, right? Do you suffer from any of these? Well, yes, I'm overweight. Jeez. I don't. You know what? I get canker sores once in a while when I don't get enough sleep. I am nearsighted. I do have eczema. It flares up on my hands once in a while. All right. Which of the following brands of jeans have you bought in the past 6 months? I haven't bought any jeans in the past 6 months, so none of these. Which items have you purchased in the past 12 months? Alcohol. Wow, I actually bought a lot of stuff. I guess you buy a lot of stuff in here. And which areas of your company are involved in purchasing products or services? I guess all of it. Which of the following television networks do you watch regularly? You know, I don't really watch any television networks regularly. So I'm going to say none. To ensure you're paying attention, please select no. Are you the main financial decision maker in your household? Yes. What is 3 plus 2, 5? Do you smoke? No, I've never smoked. Do you play PC or video games online? Like, maybe a few times a year. Which of these best describes your current military affiliation? None of the above. I told you, none of these. Do you consider yourself any of these? Yes, I eat both. Wait. Yes, I eat both meat and vegetables. I do use prescription eyeglasses. Sometimes I use prescription. I can only pick one. Okay, well, I use glasses more. Hello. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm supposed to like have 17 points here, but I'm clicking. It's not taking it. Well, this is really lame because I just spent some time here answering these questions, but it's not going to let me finish. Okay, well, it did credit me the 18 points. So, no harm, no foul, apart from a bit of confusion. All right, so it says the surveys at the top are you're more likely to qualify for. So, and this one has a multiple of 5, 50 points to 10 minutes. So, take that survey. Shopper survey. United States. You'll now see a series of questions asking, have purchased a variety of consumer products. Only include purchases of new items. Do not include purchases of used or previously owned items. Do not include purchases of items for use in a business or office outside of the home. Does outside of the home only describe office, or does it describe business as well? I'm assuming it's describing both. So if it's for home office, it's fine. Major appliance or cleaning appliance products that were purchased new in the past 3 months. So January, February, it's April right now. So January, February, March. Is that going to disqualify me? All right. Past 3 months. What do we buy? Oh, did not purchase any of the items. All of the portable audio, automobile, electronic products. No. Man. Oh, my wife bought some of these. She went gardening. She went to the nursery. All right, home improvement products. Bought a lamp. Oh, you can see this. Central air conditioner, heat pump, or furnace. Yes, my wife bought furniture recently. Shelving. Yes, this bookshelf right here. I guess that's for home organization, right? Organize stuff on there. Yes. Yes, we bought some trash bags recently. Okay, so lawn and garden hand tools. I think my wife bought a little shovel or spade. I think that's about it. Fertilizer. So actually, yeah, we got this little lamp too. And yeah, so oh no, floor lamp. Okay, so that's like this one right here. That's the floor lamp. I think that's about the only lighting fixture we got. All right, so what did we buy? We bought family room or living room furniture, shelving. Okay. Okay. Did that only, that felt like it'd take more than 10 minutes. Really? They're saying that it will not be used for any other purpose by a shopper survey or by our classification partners other than classify people into large groups for voluntary analysis. You know what? I'm going to give them my P.O. box. How about that? Okay. That was actually legit. I think it might have taken a little longer than 10 minutes. But I'm telling you, I haven't bought jeans. Somewhat agree. Okay. Okay, so that was actually legit. Okay, I got 2 more points for that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's look for other ones with like big multiples. So that one was a multiple of 5. They say the one's closer to the top you have a better shot at, right? 6 minutes, 40 points. That sounds good. Will I qualify? I don't know. Okay, so I didn't qualify for that. All right, maybe I should heed Survey Junkie's advice and not do the ones down here, even though they have an attractive multiple. Here, let's try this one. All right, let's get this survey on the road. Are you involved in the administration or management of organizations? No. I don't have one. Okay, I think Survey Junkie is probably right when they're saying that the further they are to the bottom, the less likely it is you'll qualify. But man, okay, just one more of these bottom dwellers, okay? Just one more. Have you purchased or received a stroller as a gift in the past 3 years? Yes. I think we got it at a hand-me-down when we went to Disney World. Caroline's brother, my wife's brother's family, you know, their kids are older. They don't use strollers anymore. Gave us a little umbrella stroller. My partner, my wife, basically arranged that transaction. Okay, the only stroller brand I'm really aware of is Up a Baby. And we have a jogging stroller too. What is that? Hold on, let me look it up. It's called Thule. So I guess we have 3 strollers. Wow. I don't even know the umbrella stroller brand. Let me look it up. All right, I think the brand is Inglesina. That was the brand that we got from my in-laws. All right, rank the top 5 factors you consider when selecting a stroller in order of importance. I guess performance. Well, I guess comfort, obviously. Recommendation from a trusted source. How does a stroller fit with your lifestyle? I guess maybe. Is that if you have like multiple children, you want like a double stroller? I don't know. Well, safety. Okay, that's obviously important. But you know, I kind of assume that all strollers on the market today are like relatively safe. So. Okay, I think I qualify for that survey, right? I answer like basically all the questions, so I guess that goes to show that sometimes you do qualify for the ones at the bottom of the list, right? Which are, I guess, statistically you're less likely to qualify for. But this is taking its sweet time. I have about 20 minutes left. You know what? I'm on the clock, so. Let's take this risk. I'm clicking. If I don't get these points, I'm going to be so mad. Go back to Survey Junkie. Okay, it's thinking. Okay, that's how many points I had before, right? What the heck? I answered all your freaking questions. Huh? Really? I answered all your questions about the survey. I told you the numbers out of 100, how many jelly beans, I'd give to each. This is ridiculous. I hate this. This really stinks. Really? Gosh. I didn't get any points for that. Did they give me like a couple for? See, that's so lame. Like you saw me take that survey. That seemed like a survey I qualified for, right? I shared my opinion as a parent and as, someone who's going to have another child soon on strollers. That's the kind of market research they want. But then don't get the points? Screw them. I mean, that's samplicious. That's ridiculous. I'm going to take my rate. I'm going to emotionally choose this other survey that says I'll get 100 points for 5 minutes, even though I'm probably not going to qualify for it. Because that's a huge, whoa, 15 minutes for 400 points. Okay, well, I might go back to that one. All right, so we have Verizon. I'm not a robot. We appreciate your interest in participating in the survey. The survey will take approximately 15 minutes. What is your age? 32. All right. I didn't get that last one. 177. Yes, I live in the United States. Male. I haven't. It's all just paid automatically. But I guess if I had to pick, I would pick online via computer or laptop. What has happened to in the past 6 months? Bought a pet zebra? Who does that? I have taken headache medication. Restaurant. I think I played video games on my phone. Swam from Ohio to Arizona? Impossible. Did not buy a car. Did take a walk in the park. Did not. Okay. All right, they're gonna ask me about Verizon. How sad? You know what? I wish we got better reception in our area. I think that's more my city's fault than Verizon's fault. Yeah. Earlier you mentioned that you used Verizon's service your account. I'm just gonna say that I reviewed the bill. Did you add any of the following? No, I didn't Any of that. I'm okay with their website. Please describe the item and the picture using the text field below. Too compensated. Okay. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so sometimes you do qualify for those ones at the bottom. It's Verizon. Oh gosh. Yes. Man, sometimes you feel guilty taking these surveys, especially when they have to do with your health. Where was that one for 400? Hey, where'd you go? All right, so I have 15 minutes left. So I'm going to try this one for 60 points and see if I qualify. By which of the following if... No. You personally visited the past 2 weeks. I wish. Have I personally visited? I think I got McDonald's. Yeah, I think that's it. Did you use... Yes, you know what? I did use an offer for the McDonald's mobile app. It was for a breakfast deal. It was like $2. All right, so I got 13 minutes left. Okay, here it is. Wait a second. Why did that... Did you see that? Did that, like, change? All right, we'd like to understand how... 20 minutes. It didn't say it would take that long. Learn about the decision-making process. Please help taking this survey. Yes, I'll provide my best answers. What industry is your company in? Is it going to tell me? Yep. Okay. I should have known. I should have known that was too good to be true, right? All right. So you got 12 minutes. Oh, man. It's like the lottery. It's like addicting. It's like, 225 points for 8 minutes. Answer the 11 questions below. Say Hispanic. Wait a second. What if I just say white? Yes. Okay. Which of the following are your favorite candy bar? I have never heard of Rum and Monkey. I've never heard of Chalk Monsters. I don't think any of these are my... Yeah, I really like Almond Joy, though. Is it my favorite? Maybe. I don't know. It's weird how it says the later year and the previous year after that. Favorite breakfast cereal? You know, I love Life cereal. How would you describe yourself in a single phrase or a short sentence? Logan. Wow, this is hard. This is really making me think. How would you describe yourself in a single phrase or a short sentence? I need to think about this. Logan is a generally happy person who enjoys his work as well as his family, but sometimes feels that he works too much. How about that? All right. Ugh, didn't like me. Okay, I got 10 minutes left. Let's not... should I do some of these that just say 10 minutes? Okay, how about this 5-minute 20-point one? Nice. Do you qualify for the survey about chat features on website? It says I've qualified for the survey, so I expect to be compensated accordingly. This is kind of fun. All right. Please read the following description then answer the questions that follow. Mother's Day is coming up and your mom needs a new phone. You visit att.com and you're not sure which type of phone to get her. You see this icon. Where's that icon? On att.com, which is a tool to help you shop with a live sales rep over a video call at no additional cost. Okay. Okay, I don't like personal shopper because I know it's not a personal shopper. It's just a customer support representative. So I don't like that. You know, I like this over video. Heck yeah. Like if I could actually like see the person I'm talking to, I think that's a lot better than just the voice. So I like that. I don't like virtually. Because it's obvious this is a virtual interaction. They're not going to come to my house. So I'm going to say that's my second choice. All right. Which name most makes you want help? Want to get help picking out the perfect phone for your mom online? Which name most wants you to... Which name most makes you want to get help? I don't like personal shopper. I don't like expert either, because I know these are just customer service reps. I mean... Okay. Yeah, I don't like virtual either. I think I like live shopping assistants out of these. How helpful do you think this person would be if you need assistance with shopping? See, the virtual shopper thing kind of throws me off, because it's like, all right, how likely would you use the feature? And it's also weird because it's like they're a representative of the company itself, of AT&T, right? Like, I'm just going to be assuming, well, if they have like inventory or something that they want to get off the shelves, they're going to probably like push me toward those products. I'll probably use, yeah, if you want to shop. These are probably the same answers. Okay, now it's the quote. Once you get to like the demographic questions, that usually means that you qualified for the survey. You know, this is actually a great survey, asked good questions relevant to my previous experiences. That's actually a really good survey. I actually like that one. That's like how surveys should be. Okay, I have 5 minutes left on the clock here. You know what? Because I tend to gab, right? Like while taking these surveys, although like my timer only says I have 5 minutes left. I spent a lot of time like just like talking, right? So let's do this one because it's guaranteed. Not guaranteed, but it's near the top, which means you have a higher likelihood of like qualifying, right? And that's like a freebie for Survey Junkie. So I'm actually probably going to spend an hour 16 minutes, whatever, or no, an hour 10 minutes taking surveys, right? But probably because I spent 10 minutes kind of like gapping in ways you wouldn't. Okay, click the button below to continue. Great. What type of animal is this? It's a cow. So none of the above. Yes. Probably buy a gaming system for the kids in the next 10 years. Might buy a vacation property too, you know, a man can dream big. Maybe we'll get fitness equipment. I don't know about the power sports thing. That's not really our thing. We just bought a new car like at the end of 2018, so I don't know. It's always a debate, right? New or used. Hopefully I'll be in a position then that I don't even think about the car. I can just buy whatever I want. How often will you be driving this vehicle? My wife drives more. She is more social than I am. She goes like grocery shopping. Right now, she's a female. How involved are you in deciding what vehicle to buy or lease? I would say it's kind of a joint decision with 50%. Has anyone in your household purchased a new vehicle in the past 90 days? No. You indicated someone in your household plans to purchase or lease a new vehicle. If the decision were made today, what new vehicle would be purchased or leased? You know, we like Hondas. Like, even when we met, my wife and I met, I had a Honda Civic. She had a Honda CR-V. My Honda Civic was actually totaled by a guy who ran a red light and T-boned me shortly after we got married. So we just had the one car, the CR-V. In anticipation of our son being born, we bought a Honda Odyssey, a minivan. So probably be a Honda. Okay. 10 years. I guess maybe we'd buy... We like the Honda Odyssey. All right. What other new vehicles would seriously be considered? I wonder if Tesla's ever going to come out with a minivan. I wonder what they would put in it. Didn't Elon Musk name his son like a bunch of like letters and numbers? Yeah, I'm just gonna say other. I'm waiting for that Tesla minivan. That would be a great YouTube video if Tesla came out with a minivan and I did like a review of it. It'd probably be the Toyota Sienna. Please indicate whether you plan to purchase. What are the other key reasons a Honda Odyssey to be purchased or leased? I think the capacity, right? Are they gonna do this for every single make? Kind of regret taking this last survey. How well these characteristics apply to Volvo? Fun to drive. Wow. Are they gonna ask these questions for every single one? You know, this is ridiculous. Wasn't this... you know what? Okay. I don't want to do this for every single make, folks. Are they gonna ask this for every single car? How much points was this worth? Only like 35 cents? Alright, well. Okay. I really don't like this. Fun to drive. Might apply. They are affordable. I don't know about if they're prestigious. They do offer family vehicles. Customer-oriented dealerships, probably like the dealer. Value for the money, I think there's some value there. I think they're dependable, fuel efficient, probably. Retains resale value. I think that's very true. I don't know if they're environmentally friendly. They're fairly comfortable. They do last a while. I don't know about the quick acceleration or responsive handling. I think they're fairly safe. They're fairly advanced features. I think compared to, like, we found that the Honda Odyssey had more advanced features than the Toyota Sienna. So that's what I'm saying there. Okay. Would you say things in this country? It's hard to say. I think there's some things heading in the right direction and some things heading in the wrong direction for sure. And it really changes a lot from year to year. Oh, this is a hard question. I don't know. I just personally, I know a lot of people who are just really struggling right now. And so I think for that, I would say the wrong direction. The impact of coronavirus, I'm somewhat concerned. I mean, it's gotten a lot better, obviously. I don't think there's really much of an impact. Not make questions so repetitive. I don't know. Really? I've never had to do this. Look up the +4. Okay, so I got my +4. That will be blurred out as well. Wouldn't it just be the worst if they said, like, you don't qualify for this survey? Okay, so I got 35 points. Okay, so now I feel like I can basically talk. Okay, so how many did I earned 318 points. This video is about, well, I've been doing this for about an hour, 20 minutes, but let's just say an hour, right? Because I gabbed while taking the surveys. So, okay, about $3.18 per hour. That's pretty much par for the course with surveys. And keep in mind that some of that $3.18 is was the the bonus, right, for completing the profile, 50 points there. So I would estimate that on average you could probably make $3 an hour taking these surveys, right? One thing to keep in mind, of course, with survey sites is, I'm a new member, okay? Like, I'm not going to be able to make $3 an hour all day taking surveys because they're going to run out of surveys I qualify for. I don't know when that would be. That after an hour, after 2 hours, after 3 hours, I'm not sure. But my point is, when we saw that article at the beginning of the video, what was it? Right? $5 to $35 per survey. Like, that's That's just ridiculous. That's just nonsense. I don't know if it's a sponsored or what, but obviously survey companies have affiliate programs. My affiliate link to Survey Junkie is in the description below. If you think making $3 an hour is worth it to you taking surveys. But yeah, let's go through the pros and cons here of Survey Junkie. So one of the pros is I think the user interface is actually fairly decent, right? Like they have all the surveys here, and I like how it kind of tells you the so the user interface is good. I think the pro number 2 is how it tells you, the how many points for how many minutes. That's pretty useful. As you can see, it was fairly accurate. I think pro number 3 is that it has a low redemption payout at $5. Speaking of which, how do you redeem at Survey Junkie? I'm not quite sure. All right, so I went to surveyjunkie.com/help. Popular FAQ. How do I redeem my points? It looks like the minimum of 500, which can be redeemed. Which can be redeemed through PayPal, right? That's obviously the most attractive option because it's cash. E-gift cards or bank transfers. Oh, that's interesting. So they do direct bank transfers. E-gift cards are currently available to U.S. residents only. They may require additional account verifications or a brief phone call just because there's so much fraud going on with gift cards. PayPal, right? PayPal account for U.S. users, you must use a PayPal verified account, right? Which means that you must have one of these two options done. Either link and confirm your bank account with PayPal or verify your credit or debit card information with PayPal, or provide your social security number. That's to PayPal, right? Survey Junkie is not asking for it. That's just how you verify your account with PayPal. It was doing 2 of these 3 things. PayPal redemptions may require additional account verification through a brief phone call with one of our customer support representatives. Okay. Bank transfer, unique U.S. bank account and routing number. Doesn't say anything about fees to redeem, so that's good. But like I was saying, this minimum redemption threshold of $5, that's actually pretty good, right? And look, I'm already, 318. So, with a lot of survey sites, the name of the game is, basically, unfortunately, make the payout so low, make the minimum threshold to cash out so high that a user is never going to be able to reach it, right? Because it takes so long to earn points doing these surveys. The survey company still gets the data, right, from that individual through taking the few amount of surveys they did take, but they don't have the option to cash out. So this $5 minimum, I actually really do like that. So, those are 3 pros. Any other pros? I think overall the survey quality was good. So pro number 4 would, I think, be, relatively high survey quality. You're going to have some bad eggs in there, which I'll talk about in the cons. Speaking of which, let's talk about the cons. So con number 1 is, last pro number 5, you do get 2 or 3 cents even when you don't qualify for a survey. Okay. So right, you saw that there are some instances where I didn't qualify for the survey. At least it still gave me some kind of reward. Granted, 2 to 3 cents. But other survey sites don't do that. They won't give you a reward if you don't qualify for a survey. So that's another pro of Survey Junkie. All right, now let's talk about the cons. I think con number 1, and this is going to be pretty common in probably most survey sites you use, you're just going to have some bad, frustrating surveys, right? Like that one about strollers. I answered so many questions about the strollers. I think that must have taken at least 10 minutes, I want to say, to do that survey. It seemed like I had to answer. I gave them a lot of information, but it said I didn't qualify. I didn't get the reward for that survey. I don't know if that's because I didn't qualify at the end, or that was some glitch on the part of Samplicious or possibly Survey Junkie to not give me my reward there. So it's going to happen. You're going to be frustrated, right? So con number 1 is sometimes you will have, just a bad survey experience. Okay. Thankfully with Survey Junkie, that was only that one, but I have been on other survey sites where that was more rife. But still, it did happen on Survey Junkie. Just be aware of that. It's not perfect in that respect. What's another con here? And I guess the second con would be, and again, this is common with kind of all survey sites, is that, you're not going to make a lot of money, right? I sat here for an hour and 20 minutes, right? Kind of adjusted to an hour, right? To consider the fact that I'm making a video here. And what did I make? I made a little over $3. Okay. So, don't go into this stuff thinking that, oh, you're going to make, what is this? You're going to make $5 to $35 per survey. Maybe I'll test these ones too to see if that is accurate for those, or if there's any other survey site you think I should review like this, let me know. But yeah, don't expect that you're going to make a ton of money taking these surveys. But I will say though that among survey sites, Survey Junkie seems to be one of the better ones. I will admit that. I think we reviewed another one on the channel, Opinion Outpost. That was when Liesel was making the videos, and it wasn't as good as this one. But still, you're making like what, $3 an hour at most, right? So, like I said, if you want to check out Survey Junkie, don't expect you're going to make a whole lot of money, but feel free to use my Survey Junkie link in the description below. If you do that, I will get a small commission, and you can support the channel for just for taking the time to make this video for you. So if you have any thoughts about Survey Junkie, or if you have any experience with it, good or bad, please let everybody know in the comments so that people can be informed by your experience with this survey website. Is Survey Junkie for you? It really depends. Are you willing to put up with a little bit of frustration to make $3 an hour? So, sure. Just keep in mind that you're probably not going to be able to make $3 an hour like for a full 8-hour workday, right? Because there's just not going to be enough surveys that you qualify for. Okay, but if you have some free time, you want to make an extra few bucks, sure, have at it. That said, there are obviously better ways of making a side income. You would, if you have hours to spare a week, and there's more capacity at your job. You can bump those hours up. Start a service business, right? Starting a business can be very easy. It's, hey, you have a skill. Maybe you've learned that skill from your job or somewhere else. Just offer those services on the internet to people. It's kind of it's just trading your time for dollars, right? And then who knows? Maybe that could eventually become a small business for you. All right, folks, that is my Survey Junkie review. Thank you so much for watching. And on the next screen, you will see my review or our reviews on the channel of a couple other survey sites. So I'll see you over there.